Hello, Jim.
Hey man,
How are you?
good, you?
Good. I called you when you walked in his name.
Yes, you did.
It is. Fortunately, he left his mark and set the tone for us like he does before he left. So I feel like we're
How are things going?
Good. How about you?
but he certainly does have
Fantastic.
his presence on a daily basis. So hopefully things break the right way.
You got a spring break?
I don't know when is spring break for me.
Why you have off today? You have the thing tomorrow?
Yeah, I go back tomorrow and Friday.
Really is. I think the bigger progression is the comeback.
Do you remember Sidney Rogers?
Yeah, I remember.
Is she nice or no?
Couple of years where, it was not too long ago when he was throwing 92 miles an hour. Still had the good fastball and he was a strike thrower. But to see the power come the last couple of years, to see him really come up from Hines, from the minor league side, and make a spot start for us in the middle of spring training. I think it was against the Blue Jays, and really pitch really well and hold himself and carry himself really well. To then going and putting together a really good minor league season at Double A and Triple A level, really dominating, earning his way up, and then obviously becoming a huge part of for us. Down the stretch, and obviously what he did against the Red Sox.
Boone, obviously talking about Slidler, and what you've seen early to what he is now. Who's a guy in this camp that you're like, man, I see something similar or something special that can happen here in the near future?
Well, you teed me up well for that one because you're going to see him tonight. So, Carlos Legrande coming in, who, a lot of people ask me, does he remind me of Dylan Betances? And I guess in some ways, yes, just because of his size and the dominant stuff. But you'll be excited to see him tonight. He's got obviously throws really hard, but it's the secondary that gets you excited, and the strike throwing that continues to improve. Last year carrying into this spring so far, he's been really good. Great makeup. Really, really bright future, a guy we're excited about. And we feel like has a chance to even impact us at the big league level at some point this year, potentially.
We're excited about it. Aaron himself, Kansas right here. Aaron, it's pitch number 40. You've been talking about 45 to 50. How much more are you looking at here for sure?
Yeah, we'll keep him at 45 tonight. So we'll see if I got 50%. You gonna leave Dylan? You gonna make your way down here at all? What we got?
I was trying to go there a couple weeks ago, and Ben Silovitz, the traveling secretary, he said, hey, everybody's leaving for WBC. Why don't you wait towards that? And so maybe after WBC is over, I have to go to Miami, watch the quarterfinals, semis, and finals. Maybe I'll work my way over there for the last couple days.
I know you're busy with broadcasting, global ambassador, coaching kids. We'll take you where we can get you.
I definitely want to come over. Obviously, when you get me the call, I was looking forward to. We just had our fourth baby, so I'm like, I got to find some schedule because my wife, I think I'll take a couple more flights. She's going to see if she's not going to that.
That's great.
Aaron, you talked about losing.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge will be back soon for the WBC, but to welcome back Jazz Caballero, how nice is that to see guys start to trickle back?
Yeah, look, I was WBC gold.
Cabrera over his head, so Lucas will race to third. Jesus Sanchez put a charge into that one. And the Blue Jays are set up.
Yeah, as far as Caballero and Jazz get back, look, I think WBC is such a great experience for these guys. And, for them to go do it, represent their countries and, play, really impactful games, I think is beneficial for these guys. But it is nice to get out there and start to get ready, obviously, 2 weeks ago. I'll go short with those guys tonight. because they played 9 innings a lot. So I'll go short with them tonight, and we'll actually be off the next 2 days when we're on the road. They'll just stay back and do some live stuff here. So we'll definitely do that fun.
Going to have, obviously, I know the talks have been about running it back, and I had a conversation about, I don't think that's a bad thing, because you want the guys that had a little sour taste in their mouth to be able to come back and work on the things that you can work on to get back to that mountaintop, which you guys were there a couple years ago, and hopefully get back there and able to finish that job.
Yeah, look, I feel like at the end of the year last year, we had a really good team. Announced it obviously by the Blue Jays, but I feel like we have a chance. We're a hungry group. You have sensed that this spring, and had a chance to go kind of rectify that if you will. All right, we'll make a change. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. We'll talk to you in just a moment. That Sanchez got the Blue Jays on the board. The Blue Jays racing around. All right, Bill. That's around 45 minutes, so you gotta keep it careful this time of year with an act like that.
Yeah, obviously, tremendous start by him in his second spring start, but you want him to get a little trouble because that's going to happen during the season. See how he's able to maneuver through that. And I thought he did a great job.
And for the most part, to get our citizens to fall to the bullpen, Schindler was in full command. Strike one, first pitch out to tight whip. Last year.
Yeah, no, I mean this is why you gotta like what you see here in Cam Splitter. I mean, guy that pounds the strike zone early, he's able to mix his cutters and breaking balls. Somebody that's not afraid of pitch to contact, and when he needs a big strikeout, he has the ability to do so.
So it's still on.
Castro taking over. Yeah, we're still on. Welcome back.
Yeah. Yeah. So look, down with your question, I'm excited to go do it with this group. It's nothing we did last year, matters at this point in March, and we got to go out and reprove ourselves and hopefully put ourselves in a position to play games in October and go win a championship. That's our focus. That's our goal. But at the same time, that's so far away. We got to just handle what's in front of us right now. And the focus by this group has been excellent all spring. The attention to detail has been excellent. And I think we have a chance to be really, really good. I like our pitching depth. I like the people knocking on the door that have a chance to impact us at different points in the season or who knows when. But we're ready to take our shot. The division's really, really strong, as it always is, but maybe even one of those years where it's got a chance to be exceptionally strong. And so it's going to be a tough road, but one I'm excited to take it on with this group.
What have you heard about this guy, Kirby Castro?
He's been exciting. I wanted to get him in there. One of the reasons he's in there right now is because I want to get him in there a little earlier in the game against more of the regular starting lineup that teams bring over. So that's why I got him going here tonight. He's impressed us. Had a solid year last year to get put on the 40-man roster, and he's going to be beaten for a spot.
How many spots do you have open for the bullpen? Is it kind of
With help, yeah. I'm sorry.
you can go.
I think with assuming health with everyone, you got man here. One guy.
There he goes. All right.
With health, I think so much. Yeah, I think you can make a case a couple spots up for grabs, and then the back end of the back couple spots in the bullpen always up for grabs, even after you break camp. So we'll see. See you guys.
Going to either man.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. 4-1 Yanks, middle four.
Found some of the towers just 13 commercial. I was like, I wonder if they help out injured first responders. So when the towers did reach out, and it was awesome.
Men and women like Jay Youngblood, who served their country, are so deserving of their independence
and the ability to take care of their children and provide for them. And that's what the Tunnels to Towers Foundation is doing when we give them a house. Tunnel to Towers, show that there's still humanity out there. Please donate $11 a month to TTT.org.
To test the toughness of the Kia Sorento X-Pro and the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid, we recreated some of the wettest springs, hottest summers, windiest falls, and coldest winters to prove these three-row SUVs are built for the unstoppable. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days at the purchase of a new 2026 Sorento.
The human brain is truly incredible. It's a complex network of 100 billion neurons that create cognitive functions surpassing that of supercomputers. Our brain controls our thoughts, our emotions, and our movements. Prevagen contains alpha-quinone, originally discovered in jellyfish, and is designed specifically for the brain to help keep it amazing, so that we can continue to live our best life. Prevagen for your brain.
Seeing sunset. Welcome back to the Yankees training presented by your local Ford store. Legacy Zone. The legendary Ford Bronco official SUV of the Yankees. Look, 2 weeks from opening day, you can just look at that sunset for hours under the lights at Stagriver Field.
You're the garbage.
Jose Caballero starts at bottom of the Yankees with a 4 spot on Eric Lauer with the 3rd. Double nice to see Randall Bridges getting outplayed. RBI double. John Carlos fan just said, like, I think that's still tough.
Yeah, I mean, when he did some hits, wow. So good to see that from Stan.
Caballero makes ball 1. You mentioned competing for maybe those couple of spots in the bullpen. 1-2 on Caballero. Maybe flashback to yourself. You mentioned transition start reliever. 2014, you were competing for a spot. You had to go up there against some of the teams middle of the lineup, thrust in the fire.
I feel like that's when I made the team. I remember that game. It was yesterday. I came in the game and it was bases loaded, 1 out, and I'm facing Jose Bautista and Encarnacion, and I struck out. I believe it was Bautista, and then Encarnacion flew out. And I felt like after that game, I was like, I feel like I made the team. It was only 1 or 2 spots available, and that was the game that I felt put me over the top right there.
Felt they were testing you out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that camp, I felt like I got a lot of tests. I pitched like the most out of any reliever. I felt like I pitched 16 innings. I always tell people about, going into that year, I felt like I got a couple chances to pitch in the big leagues. There goes here.
There we go. Jose Bautista, beautiful.
Look at that song. So throws Bautista, obviously one of the best hitters at that point in time, and the Encarnacion also, that lineup was, not easy to face. But after that game, I felt.
We'll finish that story when we come back. We got a break for a pitching change. We'll continue on that note coming up.
With New York Lottery Plus, you can get even more. No way, Jose. What's up your sleeve? Nothing. Enter more tickets, get more points.
Oh, come on.
What's up here? Nothing. Really? Even trying scratch off and draw games gets you points. There has to be something. There. You can put them toward chances to win gift cards, cash prizes, and more.
Introducing the New York Lottery Plus. Download the app, sign up, get more. To test the toughness of the Kia Sorento X-Pro and the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid, we recreated some of the wettest springs, hottest summers, windiest falls, and coldest winters to prove 48 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the purchase of a new 2026 Sorento.
I wish to present the importance of hard work and determination. Not backing down when things are tough. Of being there to help a friend. Because it is only when we work together that we achieve true greatness.
100% US-based workforce and 100% US-built fiber broadband network. Spectrum is America's connectivity company.
The cold fades, and a familiar feeling returns. Leather pops, bats flying barrels. The rhythm that means baseball is back. Now, before the regular season writes its story, hope springs eternal in Tampa.
Offer everything. Yankee power on display in Tampa.
Stream Yankees Phillies Saturday at 1, exclusively on the Gotham Sports app.
Chase Lee takes over, and Ryan McMahon. Now level out one out nobody on, hold court. Eric Lauer's day is done. The Delaware talking about 2014 spring training. You facing the middle of that really powerful and potent Blue Jays lineup. That feeling coming off the mound.
I mean, it was a great feeling. That, like I said, I felt like that's when I made the team. Like, that was my last test in spring training. I felt like I was getting thrown back-to-back multiple times. Pitched 16 innings. I was one of the guys out there the most, and I felt like that right there. They were like, okay, we can take him up north with us. Because previous times I've gotten called up during the season, I just wasn't able to show the potential I had. The stuff I was doing in AAA. For some reason, when I got called up, things weren't working out, and I felt like, they put me through every test possible to see if we can take this guy up north. And I remember there was a conversation I had with Roman, the bullpen catcher at the time. He told me towards the end of spring that Cashman went into the room, in the meeting room, as they're trying to gather who's going up north with us. And he told, before anybody else was able to voice anything, he was like, Jalen, the Texas is coming up north with us, regardless of what everybody says. And, for him to tell me that was something I would never say. Now I can talk about it because he's not there anymore. But that was a conversation that the bullpen catcher told me that happened in that room. But I felt like I did everything possible that spring training to make it. I felt like I actually Gilchrist said the other day, he had the answer to the test. He just needed to see the question. And I felt like I knew I was just going to excel. I knew when I came in the bases loaded, I was going to get those guys out. I just felt like that was my time. And obviously, I made the team. It was one of the best days of my life. And, I was able to make the All-Star that year. And, I was able to excel at coming out of the bullpen from that point forward.
So you do everything you possibly can to make the team All-Star team and 4 consecutive All-Star teams. Cabrera rounds out the end of the inning. And it all started in a setting like this against the Blue Jays at Steinbrenner Field.
See that brand new pump they set up, Nick?
Yeah. Everything.
Finish that bucket on your practice space. Perfect.
Enjoy your new car.
Yeah, you too. That feels so right. It almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Right now, lease a Hyundai Elantra SE for $89 a month or get 0.99% APR for 60 months. Hurry in.
Oh my God.
I wish to present the importance of hard work and determination. Of not backing down when things are tough. Of being there to help a friend. Because it is only when we work together that we achieve true greatness.
100% US-based workforce and 100% US-built fiber broadband network. Spectrum is America's connectivity company.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting
That's a different story. Couldn't slow down. They were starting business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right. And so now this is the JC card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that and they believe they can do the same.
One point about say that's not what I purchased with the Chase Bank business. Chase for business. Big ball, what's yours?
I said, I would go for 5:30. I told you about
Answer it later, but
I think I have an idea.
Castro for his first one. Shut off. Caballero went away.
Great pitch right there with the sinker down and then middle lane. That's where you want the sinker to be. Weak contact. Caballero makes a nice play.
So two nice charging plays for Caballero. Back to that one at the end. One start at the end.
He's a guy that definitely outmatched great defense. Like I said, just a great acquisition last year. Be excited to see with all the opportunities he's going to get early to see what he can do. You know, it's the team is definitely excited to have him good stretches. He didn't make it too easy, but he was praised.
Can't talk.
Keys into Rocky. So Keys is aboard. Sean Keys.
But I'm not here to do that.
Long Island, Harbor Fields High School, very well built. And the privilege of going to high school with Sean Keys. There's the broadcast. It was very low scale. We're calling the games. That's how I got my start in broadcasting. And Sean Keys on the Harbor Fields High School baseball team.
Wow, man, this is a great story for sure.
Down the line. And foul.
Yeah, to cover a guy that's playing at the professional level, I mean, that must be pretty cool.
It's pretty surreal to think about. And Harbor Field's not necessarily a big school, public school. Long Island, Sean Keys, New York, through and through. And went to Bucknell, so he was a little unheralded after Harbor Field. But score in luck. And now, listening sort of every level of the Blue Jay system, here he is inside Ritter Field is ready.
Now, do you envision yourself calling a game that he's playing now at the big league level? Big East spring training?
Keys goes. This one's flared. Rachel has to play on a hop, and Keys will go to third. So first and third for Keys on the Damala single. The Blue Jays runners at the quarters. That's almost to project, right? I got our wildest expectation.
Sometimes you dream.
Oh, definitely. Sean Keys, I hear him talk to me. Got the sense this guy, he can make it with that mentality.
Maybe we went to Cornell, you said?
All time. Probably now. And it's a question on it. It's a feature big school, smaller school. He looks at the game up, watches it. So he's answered the questions that are right. This copyrighted telecast is presented by Authority to New York Yankees. It may not be produced or retransmitted in any form of the accounts and descriptions. This game may not be disseminated without the express written consent.
I don't know what that. Sure.
Here for cash, I mean, you want a pitcher who can get the guy to get in the ground and hopefully can throw maybe a cutter down the way.
Another one after the Florida Jazz. Keys will stay put at third.
So he threw the cutter there, just kind of yanked it, but obviously first and third, you want a ground ball, it didn't work out.
hang tight. It's 2-1 on Charles Barkley. Talked about showing Jesus, New York ties. Second close to the Reggies are in top. Of course, on David. Wow. Other cousin James Michael nominated for NBA champ of the Warriors. McAdoo takes a strike 2-2.
Trying to get a ground ball there. You see Singer down in that good pitch. Second and third.
Got him. One outside.
Great pitch there. I mean, once you get to 2 strikes, you definitely want to go for the strikeout with second and third. Great sweeper after going in with the single. Use that sweeper to hit it. See, that's just a great pitch. One pitch is going one way, the other one is going the other way. Great strikeout there. Less than 2 outs.
Works out of trouble.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, bye. I heard. Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. See you tomorrow. All right.
Are you-
Yeah. There you go. All right. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.